Before you scroll away, listen to this. This message is not for everyone. But if you've been feeling lost, tired, or questioning your life, this might be the most important video you hear today. You're doing it again, aren't you? You're rehearsing the explanation in your head, getting your story straight. Why I left that job. Why I don't go out anymore. Why I'm starting over. You're preparing your defense for the people who look at your life and see the gaps, the changes, the quiet spaces, and they think they've found the missing pieces. They haven't. They're just looking at the blueprint of your old self. You're exhausted, not just from the work of growing, but from the constant, silent work of justifying that growth. You smile and nod when someone asks, "Are you okay?" You seem different. And inside, you're screaming, "Yes, I'm different." That was the whole point. But you just say, "I'm fine," because the truth is too heavy to hand to someone who is just making small talk. You feel this loneliness that's hard to describe. It's not that you have no one. It's that you're walking a path no one around you can see. You're making choices that don't make sense to the old version of your friends, your family, even to the old version of you. You're working harder than ever on your mind, on your habits, on your peace, and the results are invisible to the outside world. There's no trophy for not reacting, no certificate for setting a boundary, no promotion for finally learning to love your own company. So you shrink. You downplay the dawn workouts because your friends think it's extreme. You hide the books you're reading. You mute your own excitement about a small victory because you're afraid it sounds insignificant to someone who doesn't understand the war you fought to win it. You're so tired of translating your inner world into a language that everyone else will approve of. You're fighting the most important battle of your life, and you're doing it on mute. Here is the truth you need to hear. That pressure you feel to explain yourself, that is the ghost of your former life trying to pull you back into a cage you've already outgrown. Your growth is making people uncomfortable because it holds up a mirror to their own stagnation. Your silence is powerful, and it unnerves those who are used to the noise of your old excuses. Life feels unfair in these moments because we're taught that growth is a community event. We're supposed to have cheerleaders. We're supposed to post the progress. But the most profound growth, the kind that rebuilds your very foundation, happens in absolute silence. It happens in the choices no one sees, the tears no one wipes, the decisions that sound crazy to everyone but your soul. Listen closely. Motivation is what makes you post a goal. Discipline is what makes you achieve it when no one is watching and no one is cheering. Motivation fades. Discipline doesn't. Discipline is the quiet engine of transformation. And that pain of being misunderstood, that loneliness on the new path, that is not your punishment. It is your preparation. It is forging within you a strength that cannot be shaken by anyone's opinion. It is teaching you the most critical lesson. Your validation must come from within, or it will never come at all. The caterpillar does not explain itself to the other caterpillars as it wraps itself in a coffin of its own making. It does not hold a press conference when it dissolves into goo, into absolute chaos inside that chrysalis. It does not seek a committee's approval to grow wings. It simply obeys the ancient, silent call to become. And one day, it breaks free, not to explain, but to fly. This is your moment of ownership. Right now, you must release the need for a witness. You must let go of the desire for a round of applause for every hard choice. Your growth is your business. Your peace is your kingdom. You are not responsible for making your journey legible to people who are reading an outdated map. Stop blaming the world for not understanding. The world is busy. It's not their job to understand. It is your job to become. When you truly take ownership of that, a tremendous weight lifts. The weight of their expectations, the weight of their confusion, the weight of their approval. You are no longer an actor performing a life for an audience. You are the architect, building something real. This is about the small, sovereign actions you take daily that nobody celebrates. It's choosing water over wine. It's leaving the conversation that drains you. It's closing the laptop and sitting in silence for 10 minutes. It's saying no to an invitation to please someone else and saying yes to an evening of restoring your own spirit. These are the silent bricks that build the fortress of your new life. No one will throw a parade for your boundaries. Throw your own, in your heart, every single time. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. See the person you are becoming, not the person you're explaining yourself to everyone else. See the true version. See the person who moves through the world with a quiet certainty. They are not rude, they are not detached, they are rooted. When a question comes that tries to pry into their sacred space, they simply smile a soft, knowing smile. They are not angry at the questions. They are pitying of the need to ask them. They have a calm that does not need to be defined. They have a confidence that does not need to be confirmed. They have respect, not the loud, performative kind, but the deep, silent respect that comes from people who sense an unshakable core. They have freedom, the ultimate freedom of no longer being a slave to every opinion, every trend, every fearful voice, both outside and inside their head. They are not without struggle, but they face it with resources you are only now beginning to forge. Now, feel the fork in the road. One path, you stay here, in this exhausting loop of explain, justify, shrink, and accommodate. You keep sanding down your edges so you fit comfortably in old boxes. You feel a constant, low-grade resentment, a sense of living a life that is not quite your own. The other path, you embrace the silence. You let your growth be a mystery to those who don't need to solve it. You become stronger, more solid, more real with each passing day you choose yourself over the script. The choice is not between being loved and being alone. The choice is between being accepted for a facade or being revered for your authentic, unapologetic truth. That feeling in your chest right now, that tightness, that ache, that is not anxiety. That is urgency. Your soul is pounding on the walls of your ribs. It is saying enough. Enough apologizing for becoming. Enough minimizing your light so others aren't blinded. Enough seeking permission to occupy your own life. You were not put on this earth to be understood by everyone. You were put here to become. Fully. Fiercely. Finally. The world does not change by people who fit in. It changes by people who stand out. By people who grow and let that growth speak for itself. In actions. In peace. In power. Your time is now. Not when everyone gets it. Not when it's convenient. Not when it's easy to explain. Now, silence the noise. Honor the whisper. And grow without a translator. If this video spoke to you, don't ignore that feeling. Subscribe to this channel because every video here is made for people who are ready to grow. And comment below one word that describes how you feel right now. I read every comment. You're not alone.